Good morning, dear Taurus. How are you? Welcome. I hope you're doing very, very well. Taurus, let's see how things are going to be. Your available energies at this moment so you can use them to your advantage and see a situation from a new point of view. This is a general reading. Take what resonates with you and don't discard this message. And it applies to everyone who has Sun, Ascendant, Moon, or Venus in the sign of Taurus, Taurolo. I invite you to subscribe to the channel. Remember to activate all the bells so you can get notifications for the new videos. If you want, you can follow me on my other TikTok and Instagram accounts where I will be uploading new content. And if you need a personal consultation, you can write to me at the email shown on the screen, and I will send you all the information you need. Thank you. We're channeling a message for Taurus at this time. Taurus, you drew the Death card, the Three of Cups, the Nine of Cups, Five of Cups. Wow, so many cups and emotions. The energy is very focused. It has to do with your social environment, your group of belonging with friends, male and female friends, people with whom you share your energy, your time, your abundance, your emotions, your trust. Is there something happening right now in this group? When it comes to your close relationships, everything is transforming. You are going through a very deep cycle of change, aren't you? And this cycle of change is showing us that a period has ended. Let's say a cycle has been completed. With some people, since we have it here, maybe you're distancing yourself from old friends, old connections, people you aren't connecting with as much as you used to. That's what's happening here. I see it as a farewell. It could also be a grieving process, not just for someone who has died, but for someone you've let go of. The thing is that how can I put this? Your priorities or energy have changed too. What you want, how you want to connect with others, with which people you feel comfortable, with which people you feel free, with which people you feel like yourself. So you are heading towards a new path there, right? This is like, I'm going to cross the bridge. There's still a lot of transitional energy. It's like you're in the middle, right? Between the past and the new reality, the new stage, and beyond. There are people here who are being left behind, who are staying in your past, and there are people who are arriving. There are people with whom I feel you're going to start connecting here, forming bonds of friendship and connection very aligned with the person you're becoming. That's why you shouldn't see this as losses, but rather as everything that's happening. It's a process of transformation, not where the past is cut off, so that something can be reborn. On the social level, I feel that with these new people, you will be connecting, you will be experiencing situations of great joy, a lot of pleasure as well, and a lot of satisfaction, right? It could be parties, there could be parties, gatherings, celebrations, people inviting you. For Taurus, come over. I want us to get together, catch up, dates, meetings. Honestly, I feel like you're sending out, starting to form a great team, a new team of people. This is also like forming a family, not just a network. Your sentimental network and your emotional network are starting to open up, so enjoy these days and these connections. That's why you shouldn't see this as a loss, no, but rather it's good to see it as a change, as something that's changing on the social level. Let's see what else we have. Taurus, General energy. Taurus, you drew the Four of Swords. The Ten of Swords, the Six of Cups, Knight of Wands. Taurus, you might be feeling a bit exhausted, not just tired. This exhaustion is related to this change, to this process you're going through. I mean, it's not easy, right? These breaks, these endings, these goodbyes too. Especially with people from your past or with your past itself. This is also like saying goodbye to who you thought you were, to your old version, your old self, old routines, old ways of thinking. So is the main change the concept of who you are now? All of this is intense, as we said, the process of rebirth. Where you reach a limit here, a situation where you just can't move forward anymore, because something there is asking you, you have to go in another direction. These are ending processes. They're processes where you're also letting go of ideologies, beliefs, and also beliefs that no longer represent you. Especially on the social level and in matters that have to do with friendship, not friendship, like-minded people, soulmates too, right? So I feel you're a bit reflective in that area, realizing that many situations have come to an end. That past. Family matters, a lot of it are what you're freeing yourself from right now. And those ties are also being left behind, right? You're about to meet a new Taurus, a new me. And the energy? Patience, because it will come. The energy will come, and you will start to feel not just strong, you will start to feel like wildfires. And with that drive, not just for progress, but for new experiences, new adventures, new people, new connections, connections that ignite you, connections that increase your passion, very exciting connections, and also very charming people. How does the energy start? This fire begins to appear in your life. Attention, Taurus, if you're going through a situation with someone from your past or a friendship where there's some kind of exception or a key situation where you say, well, I trusted this person and this person treated me this way, for example, and you feel here disappointed. To manage temperament here, not reactions. And maybe the healthiest thing here is to accept something that has ended and be able to let it go. Let's see what else we have. Taurus? General energy. You have the Eight of Cups. This column came out quite clear. Page of Swords and Six of Wands, Nine of Wands, and the E. Yes, that phrase came to my mind, the one that says, well, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? And it may be that sometimes you have to go through key situations, tough ones, or sometimes disappointments, losses as well. Or also finding out about something, because I also see there like an energy, having found out about something, something you discovered, something that, wow, you didn't know. I found out about something. I found out that this person did this behind my back. Or were there comments, that also talk a bit about the honesty of certain people, right? That's when you feel like you're opening your eyes. That's when you start making decisions with the information that starts coming in. And it's also information that makes you take a new path. Here, There's no doubt about saying goodbye, not about retiring, about stepping away. I mean, I just don't feel it here anymore. I'm just not interested in continuing to cultivate these kinds of connections or relationships where I see there's no interest, no chemistry. The relationship had become comfortable, there was no depth, so the decision has already been made, right? Do you have a different outlook on your day at this moment? That's why I say the topic of new information that's about to come into your life is important here. And I really feel that this process goes beyond that. As you go through certain situations in these days, you will have the necessary strength. I see a very resilient Taurus, very resilient to those setbacks, very resilient to disappointments, very resilient to that ending. No, it's like saying, well, I fell down, but I get back up again. I get up, I recover, and I keep moving forward. What has been learned from all of this? What is it? What has the situation taught you? How has it prepared you? No, to move forward? That's why what's coming is brilliance. What's coming here is this. It's like, wow, I was able to get out of a situation. It wasn't easy. The change wasn't easy. The transition wasn't easy, but I did it. I did it. And here we see a Taurus with a truly bright aura, with an aura that expands, that draws attention, and also attracts people who are vibrating with that energy. You're drawing attention here without even trying, aren't you? And this has to do with your self-esteem, with feeling that you've overcome something that was difficult, but you did it. I feel this too, like earning others' respect. That's why we see you here. Like there are new people who want to come into your life, who want to share with you from generosity, from innocence. Where there are no prejudices or judgmental looks, like here, I see it as a relationship or possibly relationships. Where the point here is to give, the point is to share. I mean, it's exactly about that. Sharing abundance, sharing emotions, moments, and experiences, and that's the place you're heading toward. Let's see what we have for Toro in the Oracle. This moment, Toro. Toro, you have the elk, and what the elk brings you is wisdom. It tells you. Let your head and your mind reach for the stars, but keep your feet rooted on the ground. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. Do you know a lot, Toro? This is what we've seen for all of you. Have a beautiful day, and we'll see you here next time.